when we say do a relaxer, okay, when we get a relaxer, your stylist needs to let your edges be the last portion of where they apply the relaxer. Why? Because the edges is the weakest part of the hair. Okay? So if you go somewhere and they're doing a relaxer on your hair, you don't get relaxers, but they're doing a relaxer on your hair and she starts here, stop her or him. Stop her. Okay? Because you don't want to go out like that. Oh, and another thing I want to say, this is an example of someone whose hair is, say you're trying to come out of a relaxer. So the base of your hair is going to be natural, and the ends is going to be straight, because relaxer is permanent. It is not temporary, okay? But we have a product, Carmela is going to talk about a product that helps the bonds of the hair. And what the bonds of the hair is the strength of the hair, okay? Which relaxer breaks down. Okay, now this is an example of a hair strand and what exactly happens. Hair loss is a result of broken bonds, which is what I said, among other reasons. So this is an example of a healthy hair strand, okay? Virgin hair with that has had nothing on it.
You mean the kind we buy in a package?
Well, that's what they tell us. That's what they tell us. We'll get into that.
The package, you know it is virgin.
Yes, it's in the package. I tell you what, you take a whiff of that hair and put a fire under it and see. If it rolls, that's plastic. If it sizzles, that's hair.
So all packages
Okay.
don't be honest.
No, they be lying to you.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
I didn't know that.
Okay. Okay. So a single process of either color or relaxer or whatever, it opens the cuticle. That's what this is. The cuticle layer of the strand is tightly woven onto the strand and looks like, it kind of puts you in mind of scales of a fish. Okay? And when you put harsh chemicals on the hair, it opens the cuticle. Now, one side note, it opens the cuticle, it gets down to the cortex layer. That's this layer. This layer right here is where everything happens. All change happens in this area right here. Okay? This area is the medulla. A lot of people don't have a medulla layer. If you are a natural blonde, chances are you don't have an inner layer here. You got a medulla. Help me.
But go ahead and
So, rock it, pumpkin. You rock it, bless her heart. Okay, now let me let you in on something else. Why later on down the line a lot of us say, well, I can't do relaxer. I used to do relaxer, but I can't do relaxer no more. How many have said that? Chances are very high that the relaxer was not removed from your hair properly. Okay? You need a neutralizing shampoo. You need to shampoo with your stylist. So if you don't do it at home. Don't do this at home. Tell them, Brand, don't do this at home. Okay? But your stylist should not just shampoo your hair twice. Okay? She needs to shampoo your hair as often as it takes to get that product out. And a lot of neutralizing shampoos are color coded. So, as long as there's pink in them suds, there's still product in your hair. And if they lazy or just get tired of scrubbing, because it is backbreaking, giving y'all a good shampoo, it is hard to do, okay? But you want to make sure that is out of that hair. Why? Because if it's still in the hair, it's still processing. It's still processing. And then that's how you get to this one right here, where the hair just breaks down altogether.